Hey, welcome back to our adventure channel. A triceratops suddenly appeared in the hallway as Claire sensed danger so dramatic. Fortunately, the scorching hot magma held it off temporarily. In this critical emergency moment, Claire found an escape passage, and the race against time for survival kicked off. The duo managed to escape, but the real nightmare was just beginning. As the volcano erupted, the island plunged into apocalyptic chaos. All the island's creatures felt the crisis. Bugs raced out of the woods like they were in a marathon. To dodge the dinosaur stampede, the trio jumped into a crystal pod, but Owen hadn't even gotten inside when a brachiosaurus got a bead on him. Just in the nick of time, a triceratops barged in, distracting the brachiosaurus. Talk about a nail-biting. The pod doors automatically sealed during the crisis, and a familiar figure reappeared. 3 years later, Owen never expected that his old friend Fnubler would save him again. But trouble was far from over. Volcanic ash blotted out the sun. Creatures were racing towards the shore in a frenzy, and Claire and the others couldn't escape. The crystal pod tumbled into the sea. Cracks in the pod and falling volcanic rocks quickly filled it with water. Owen dove in, fighting for survival. Just in the nick of time, he saved them. Meanwhile, mercenaries were already on the beach capturing dinosaurs. They claimed to be saving the island's creatures, but were really plotting something bigger. Owen realized time was running out. The trio hurried to board the mercenaries' ship, ultimately commandeering a luxurious truck. Just as the ship was setting sail, they leapt into the cabin. What perfect timing! The mercenaries were distracted by the chaos on the shore. What happened next was straight out of a script. A cornered T-Rex wailed in the smoke, desperately trying to escape but couldn't outrun the flames. Just heartbreaking. Every life on Earth deserves respect, yet human greed brought dinosaurs back to the city without dignity. Dinosaurs became tools for profit, and it took this moment for humanity to realize the real hindrance was themselves. In Lockwood Manor, Mills conspired with the auctioneer, claiming to save dinosaurs but secretly dispatching mercenaries. Under the guise of saving them, he prepared a dinosaur auction to exploit them for military use. Unlike Hoskins, Mills was all about profit. Extract key genes from Blue, and they could create an unbeatable weapon. Meanwhile, Owen found the injured Blue on board. She was severely hurt, and they had to act fast. The surgery required constant blood transfusions, so the Glasses girl decided to find dinosaur blood to save her. They found the sleeping T-Rex and luckily managed to draw blood while it was anesthetized. Just as they finished, the T-Rex suddenly woke up. Owen sprang into action, pulling off another heart-pounding escape. When the ship docked, the dinosaurs were loaded into containers to be sent to Lockwood Manor's basement. Subtitles: they were supposed to head to a safe haven, yet now have fallen into Mills' skein. When the convoy arrived at the manor, Benjamin sensed the conspiracy. Greed blinded him. Ultimately, he found himself lost in the vortex of profit, unable to break free. Owen and Claire were spotted and captured by the mercenaries before they could call for help. Claire felt extremely guilty, worrying about involving Owen in this mess. Mills had it all planned. After the auction, had claimed the duo died on Nubler to cover his tracks. However, Owen wasn't one to be a sitting duck. He noticed the Ankylosaurus locked in the next cell. Owen hatched a plan, provoking the Ankylosaurus to charge the wall, and it smashed out the big hole. They escaped the cell and unexpectedly met Benjamin's granddaughter, Macy. She was familiar with Owen, having heard stories about him training raptors, a real curious kid. Growing up in the manor, Macy only learned about her mother through the nanny and her grandfather. She had no clue about her background, but never lost her love for dinosaurs. Until one day, she overheard Mills' conspiracy and realized the dinosaurs weren't headed for the safe haven. She rushed to tell her grandfather, hoping he would stop it, but Benjamin dismissed her worries. Determined to uncover the truth, Macy snuck into the lab and saw footage of Owen with raptors. She overheard Mills talking to Dr. Wu, solidifying her belief in the danger. Seeing this child who had lost everything, Owen and Claire decided to get her out of there. The underground auction was buzzing, with the elite bidding feverishly. It was intense. Every dinosaur was priced in the millions to them, just cold hard numbers. The Indoraptor was on display, and instead of fear, buyers were more excited than ever. This killing machine, once out of control, could cause unimaginable catastrophe. The buyers were unfazed and eagerly outbid each other. Quite shocking. They completely ignored the destruction caused by the Indoraptors 3 years ago. Now, this even more vicious Indoraptor is about to unleash terror again. Don't forget to hit that subscribe